want to do is be very fluid in our movement. When I make him step, I want to be able to step and go. So I'm going to step, boom. Whatever throw I choose, I'm going to choose Osotogari. I've got it, okay? So I want to put him in position. This is one of many, many ways of breaking the balance. And again, we're making a move. He's standing here strong, isn't he? He's settled into the mat. He's ready. If I try to just come in, it's going to be kind of difficult. But if I make him step, I can throw him a lot easier. That's the point of this exercise. It's called hikidashi. Hiki means to pull, and dashi means to pulling, drawing him into me. So I mean, I'm pulling him and drawing him into me. It's because it's describing exactly what's going on here, isn't it? So I do this. It's back and forth. We're going to work on some throwing techniques, but you want to break. There's a thing called Kuzushi. I think we all know Kuzushi exists. The thing is, it's a breaking balance. Well, Kuzushi, the word Kuzushi means to break something. Okay. So what I want to do, I want to break his posture, break his balance, break his pattern of movement, and then I'm going to do what's called sukuri. I'm going to build up. Sukuri means to build or construct something. Okay. So then, after I break him down, then I'm going to build my throw. That's the idea here. And then I'll execute it. What's the final phase called kake, which means to finish it or to execute, make the throw happen. So, movement is, a lot of things combine, right? Kuzushi, make Kuzushi happen. But movement is one of the major things, movement. So we're going to work on movement. And throw we're going to work on today really requires a lot of good movement to make it happen. Okay, so what we're going to do is this drill, and it's just a nice kumikata here. All right, nice position. Now, when I do this, I'm going to be mindful when I start my position. I'm standing straight on with Josh here, aren't I? Okay. Now, when I do this drill, when I do this movement, this particular thing, I'm going to make sure I stand slightly to my left, just slightly, to where, see his foot? It's now between my feet. My foot is between his feet. But notice, I get a nice arm length here. There's a lot of space here. We call a longer grip, a longer space here, a lot of body space. And what I want to do here, from this position, standing kumikata position, and I'll turn around and show you different angles of this too, guys, is I'm just going to step, as I step back with one foot and make him step forward, I'm going to pull and set him up, okay? So I'll show you the back view, then I'll turn around and show you the front view. So from here, I'm just going to step like this. Okay, now when I turn around, you can see from this angle, okay, when I step him back, I'm going to pull, and when I pull him up, like this, see that? Okay, now I'm kind of looking at him because I'm kind of coaching you guys, but when I'm actually doing it, I'll turn. Now let's look at these things here. When I pull him with this hand, I want to curl it, and I want to look at the top of my wrist, okay? Pinky up. Pinky doesn't come up, but it would pinky up, all right? So when I step him and I pull him to me, and I want to pull him a straight line from our shoulders. That's what we call the line of pull, I'm technically calling it. So, like this, see that? And I'm looking at the top of my wrist, okay? That's what I'm looking at. So there we go. So I pull, and see, as I step back, see my body turn. My body's in position to start throwing him, isn't it? See how I'm turning? I'm not doing this. I'm pulling him on me. I'm pulling him in a position where I'm going to throw him. Okay, that's the start of the Kuzushi. Now let's look at the other hand. That's what's called your hikite, your pulling hand. Hiki means pulling, te means hand. So now let's look at the other hand, which is the surite. Suri means to lift or to hang something up. Te means hand, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to sit back. And my hand is right here. See this hand? Fist up, elbow right along the line of his pectoral. Okay? Okay. Yeah? Now, what will happen in a moment, after you get good at this, once you get fluid with it, what will happen is pick them up, and now I'm in a position to turn in front of him and throw him over my body. You'll be doing it in a moment. But right now, I want you to get good at this movement. This movement is just a pulling movement. I learned this years ago. It's old-fashioned stuff. It's called hikidashi. Hiki means to pull, and dashi means to pull him, drawing him into me. So I mean, I'm pulling him and drawing him into me. It's because it's describing exactly what's going on here, isn't it? So I do this. It's back and forth. Okay? I'll do 10. He'll do 10. Get the feel of it. If 10 isn't enough, we'll say, okay, come back, do some more. Because what we want to do is be very fluid in our movement. When I make him step, I want to be able to step and go. So I'm going to step, boom. Whatever throw I choose, I'm going to choose Osotogari. I've got it, okay? So I want to put him in a position. This is one of many, many ways of breaking the balance. And again, we're making a move. He's standing here strong, isn't he? He's settled into the mat. He's ready. If I try to just come in, it's going to be kind of difficult. But if I make him step, I can throw him a lot easier. That's the point of this exercise, okay? So that's why judo works, because this stuff does work. Right? Okay, let's drill on that for a bit, and we'll come back, and we'll turn that into a throw, okay?